What is going on, guys? Today I got a Wi-Fi battle here against my man Drelu. I think that's how you say his name anyways. And there's like a flock of birds outside my window tweeting. So unless I grab like a BB gun, there's no way I can possibly stop that. So I really apologize if it gets annoying or anything. But anyways, I've been getting a lot of good results with this combination of Pokemon that I've been using here. So I wanted to keep using it during my live streams. My man Drelu has a very problematic, well, not too bad, but his Mega Venusaur is going to be causing me some problems pretty much, along with the other combination of Pokemon that he brought. The Alakazam is annoying. I got to try and keep my Dragonite alive for that thing. But anyways, Drelu is going to lead off with his Venusaur, which is, like I said, really annoying. And it's a cutie pie, apparently, by the nickname. I'm actually going to lead off with the Randarouzu. And me, I just really don't have time for this damn mega fat-ass Venusaur, so I'm going to go straight for the Explosion. That's right, I carry the Explosion on my Choice Scarfed Landorus here. And I went for the Explosion because desperate times call for desperate measures. I knew that this Venusaur was going to be a problem, and I had to get a dent in that thing as quickly as possible. And it actually did a decent amount. It didn't do too much, but it did a decent amount. It did over half. And that's more than I could ask for because none of my other moves were going to be doing anywhere near that much. So I get a clean, I'd say 55% off of that Venusaur. And now I'm just going to be able to bring in my Latios and go straight for the Psyshock. Honestly, I probably should have gone for the Draco Meteor because the switch was kind of obvious. So I definitely would have been able to kill something had I gone for the Draco Meteor. But I go for the Psyshock, and it does a clean like 60% to this Landorus here. And that should have been a giveaway. Well, no, because I went for the Psyshock and, oh my god, this whole turn was just messed up. Because I went for the Psyshock and did so much damage to him, and I didn't see the leftovers, I was expecting him to be a Choice Scarf set. So because of that, I actually went for the Roost instead of the Psyshock again because I figured that he would go for the U-turn and then I could just Roost off the damage. But he actually ends up switching out after I go for the Roost and then he hits me with an HPI. So I think he just switched it in as Death Fodder, really. But I kind of messed up there. But anyways, he's going to go out to his Excadrill now. I really have no idea why. Because I can easily kill this thing right now with a Surf. And he just stays in and dies. I'm not really quite sure why he switched in his Excadrill after letting his Landorus take all that damage. He probably should have just switched in his Excadrill right away if he was going to do that. I'm not really quite sure why he did that, but he did it. But anyways, he's going to bring in his Talonflame. There's no way in hell I'm going to let my Latios die right now because I need it for his Venusaur. I need his psychic, Psyshocking powers of death to try and kill this Venusaur later on. So he actually makes a good play. He doesn't go for U-turn. He just switches directly out to his Venusaur. And that's probably because he doesn't have U-turn. I think he's a bulk upset. But either way, he got me. He was able to bring in my Rotom, bait me to bring in my Rotom by switching out to the Talonflame and then switching right to his Venusaur. That was a great play on his part. So here I'm just going to switch to my Guaca. If I had known he was going to go for the Sleep Powder, I probably would have stayed in. But there's no way I could have possibly known that he would go for Sleep Powder over Giga Drain. So I just decided to switch into my Excadrill, probably the safest play. I didn't want to, take any risk. If he had gone for the Giga Drain, I would have been able to live. And I could have possibly got up my Stealth Rocks after, taking the Giga Drain. But he went for the Sleep Powder, which is fine. So I'm going to take this opportunity to switch back to my Latios. Obviously, he's going to die to a Psyshock, so I'm going to take that opportunity to go straight for the Psyshock. I was going to say, I was going to take this opportunity to go for the Roost. But he switches out to his Kami-kun, his Landorus T. So I'm going to go straight for the Psyshock. Just, I don't want to take any risks. I didn't want to, risk him having Sludge Bomb or whatever. So I'm able to take this Landorus out. But once again, I got to save my Latios for that damn Venusaur. Luckily for me, he didn't go for the Synthesis. That would have been really annoying. But anyways, he's going to go out to his Houdini. His Houdini, his Alakazam here, he obviously outspeeds me, so he really has nothing to worry about. I'm going to switch out to my Mawile, though, because I'm pretty sure I can take the move that he's going to go for, whether it be Shadow Ball or Dazzling Gleam or HP Ice. And he actually goes for the Dazzling Gleam, which is not bad on Sash Alakazam. It's really good against a lot of the less bulky dragons, and it's a lot safer than most of Alakazam's previous options. But I knew he would switch out, so I wasn't really worrying about, taking a hit or anything. I was more worried about what he might want to switch out to. And I just decided to go for the Play Rough, but I actually missed, and it's really annoying because despite him resisting the Play Rough, it would have done a ton of damage, but there's really nothing I can do about that except for switching out to my Rotom here. So he actually goes for the Bulk Up. I was actually kind of half expecting the switch back to the Venusaur, but he didn't do it. And here I actually make a terrible, terrible play. I go for the fucking Hydro Pump. Like, he doesn't have a Venusaur waiting, just asking for, like, he wants me to water him. He switched in knowing I would go for Hydro Pump. He just wants me to water him, man. He ate it up. He drank it. Like, he drank the Hydro Pump. It did no damage. And I definitely should have gone for the Volt Switch. I was actually kicking myself over that because I really had no reason to go for Hydro Pump there, because the Volt Switch would have done a ton of damage. He's faster than me, so regardless, I would have been able to bring back in my Rotom if I really had to after going for the Volt Switch. So I really had no idea why I did not go for the Volt Switch there. But anyways, I bring in my Guaca. Guaca doesn't wake up. I'm really just supplying him with HP here. This is just free HP. He's Giga draining all my HP away, gaining some back himself. There's really, I really messed up there. It was really stupid on my part. But he is gonna end up taking out my Guaca here because he doesn't fucking wake up. This is what sleep does to you. I was telling people in my video the other day, my Pokemon Zeta video. Sleep is for the broke, babies, and billionaires. You don't sleep. Time will pass you up. He died because he was sleeping. He should have woke his ass up and got to business. Anyways, as you guys are gonna see, because I let him gain so much of his HP back, he's actually going to be able to survive a side shot from my Latios. And I was like, no! That's the only reason I saved my Latios, because he was at such a low amount of HP, and I completely ruined my entire plan by allowing him to gain his HP back with the Giga Drain. But you guys are going to see, he actually doesn't go for the kill. He goes for the Synthesis, and I'm actually going to get the one-turn sleep, hit him up with a side shot after waking up, and he's going to be gone. That was really lucky on my part, and I got a critical hit. I'm not sure if the critical hit mattered, but I did get lucky with the one-turn wake up. That's why you wake your ass up and get to work right there. You get results when you're awake. Sleep is the enemy of productivity, of efficiency. No, emotions are the enemy of efficiency. Sleep is the enemy of productivity. Anyways, now that his Venusaur is gone, I am free to Hydro Pump anything that I want. Hate on it? Hate on these. But I go for the Volt Switch this time because I didn't want a repeat of what happened last time. He actually brings in his Rotom, which would have been really annoying had I gone for the Hydro Pump. So I'm really glad that I didn't, because this is going to give me the opportunity to go out to that Kush, Puff the Magic Dragon. And I'm going to go straight for the Choice Banded Outrage, and it's going to do hella damage, hella bands, hella damage. Watch me do my money dance. Yes, my Dragonite is the color of money. So the Choice Banded Outrage is going to be more than enough to take out the Rotom. I can clearly and obviously live with Dazzling Gleam. I don't even need Multiscale to live this Dazzling Gleam. And I spasm the scene, stepping out the immaculate team. He's shining on me with new moves after Dazzling Gleam. And I take out the Alakazam, just kidding, because he has a Focus Sash. But I'm pretty certain another Dazzling Gleam won't kill me. But no, I'm not certain. I'm not certain another Dazzling Gleam won't kill me. But either way, I'm going to switch out and go to my Shampa here. I definitely did not want to take another Dazzling Gleam, and I definitely didn't want to run the risk of hitting myself in confusion, so I just switched out to my Mawile. Really no reason not to. This switch to his Talonflame was completely obvious. I was definitely not going to go for the Sucker Punch on this turn no matter what. I didn't think that his Alakazam would be able to kill me from where I was anyways, even if it could have. I just felt that going for the knockoff would have been the better play, and it was, because he switched in his Talonflame, and you don't want them damn leftovers. Give me those. And I left him with like 1 HP, and then I just went for the knockoff again. I went for the safe move because if he did end up going for the Roost or whatever, or if he did want to attack me with Brave Bird or Flare Blitz, he would have ended up killing himself as he did. So there's really no reason for me to go for Sucker Punch there. I was just, making the safest play possible. He's actually going to go out to his Houdini as I figured, so I actually went out to my Dragonite on the double down, and I'm able to take him out with the extreme speed, and that is going to be the battle. So good game, Drelu. Once again, I kind of made a couple of bad plays, but it was all good in the end. The end justifies the means, baby. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed the battle. We'll be back tomorrow, probably with some Pokemon Zeta version. So we're out of here. Bye. Follow me on Twitter and stuff. Yeah. All right, I'm out.